What's happening, guys? So, match preview for Saturday night's fixture. And this is the big one.
Yep.
Right? This is, show us your stripes. Show us that we are really in this, that we really mean it. Liverpool versus Arsenal, 5:30 kickoff at Anfield. Match preview, let's get it. So we have a match preview of the big game on Saturday night. Now, going into this fixture, we may be still top of the table, but most likely Aston Villa will be top of the table going into this fixture because Aston Villa will beat Sheffield United on Friday night.
Yep.
So let's get into the match preview, and then I've got a video to show you guys. So, move my microphone this way. So let's get into it. With the lead of the Premier League constantly changing hands this season, an early Christmas gift for football lovers has presented itself as two of the front runners battle it out in another edition of the historic Liverpool versus Arsenal rivalry. Liverpool surrendered their spot at the summit last round after a disappointing 0-0 draw with fierce rivals Manchester United. While Arsenal cashed in by beating Brighton 2-0 earlier in the same day. Liverpool's goalless outing brought an end to what was a 26-game scoring run in the Premier League for the club, although Jurgen Klopp's troops made sure to repay their fans with a 5-1 demolition of West Ham in midweek EFL Cup action. Now let me stop there, right? So Liverpool, one of the things that may benefit us was that obviously Liverpool couldn't beat Man United, they couldn't even score against Man United and they were at home, right? West Ham was who they took it out on. You know what I mean? Like, West Ham weren't all that in that game.
Nope.
Bear in mind, it was a World Cup final when it came to facing Arsenal. The West Ham were playing as if they have a point to prove. Then they prove that point by knocking a team out that has Declan Rice in because, we bought him off you. So you don't want to prove, we don't need Declan Rice no more. And then you go on Anfield and get slapped 5-1. This is your chance of another trophy and you fumbled it because what? Honestly, West Ham fans should be ashamed, right? Then, man, knocked us out. So I was like, okay, then now you've got Anfield. Now go prove that you're really about that life, and you're not. I mean, you go back to the West Ham that we've known for 40 years, fam. That's what it is. You know what I mean? You had a little spell, and that's it now. You ain't gonna do an FA Cup either.
Nope.
You know what I mean, you ain't gonna do the same thing he did in the EFL Cup, fam. I mean, I don't even know who they got in the FA Cup, but they ain't seen Wembley.
Oh, hell no.
But yeah, Liverpool took it out on them. And to be honest, Liverpool needed to rectify for themselves that they couldn't score against Man United. They needed to have a game where it's like we need to show that we can actually score goals. You know what I mean? And West Ham were the victims. You know what I mean? So let's carry on. Anfield has been equally as unforgiving for visiting sides when the Premier League graces its turf, with the Reds now remaining unbeaten in 49 of their last 50 home league outings, 138 drew 11. Arsenal have felt the full force of Anfield over the last decade, having won none of their last 10 league visits and conceding a mammoth 34 goals in the process. I mean, yeah, that's... in fact, it's even more.
Emotional damage.
That includes last season's 2-2 draw, which followed an threatening 3-2 win for Mikel Arteta's side at the Emirates. Now, that 2-2 draw still haunts me to this day.
Emotional damage.
Still does. You know what I mean? With that being the first time since 2015-16 season that Arsenal haven't lost either league fixture against the Merseysiders. The Gunners lead into this pivotal Premier League weekend top of the pile and a rare win at Anfield will see them remain there at Christmas for the second consecutive season. It will also see the visitors record their 25th Premier League win of 2023. And after registering that many league victories last year, Arsenal could record 25 plus league wins in successive calendar years for the first time in their long and illustrious history. Now, before I get onto, players to no, I don't get on players to watch. I usually go on head to heads. So before I get into the head to heads, I'm gonna show you guys a video. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a video. Let's play.
We need Anfield on Saturday. Without Anfield, I would say after they didn't play this week, just to make sure I know. Sorry, they didn't play. They prepare for this game, and who knows a little bit about them, they will be prepared. So we need Anfield on their toes. From the first second, without me having an argument with the opposition coach, whatever, we need you from the first second. So if you really want, if it's too much football in December, I don't know. Sorry, we have to play it as well. But if you are not in the right shape, give your ticket to somebody else.
That's the sound of a prang manager to me.
Yep.
But what I want to get on is why is it that all of a sudden Arsenal look more of a threat to these men now, right? Now he's begging the fans to be on their toes for this game. Did he have that energy when he was losing cup finals left, right, and centre? The first few years at Liverpool, did he have that energy? Did he have that energy just before they got slapped against Real Madrid in a Champions League final in 2018? You know what I mean? Did he have that energy when they got dealt with by Sevilla in Europa League in 2016? Did he have that energy when he lost against, was it Man City in the EFL Cup final in 2016? Did he have that energy when they got beat by Real Madrid again in another Champions League final in 2022? You know what I mean? Did he have that energy? Because this game seems to be like a cup final to these men now. We need Anfields on the toes, man. I mean, we need them on the toes. It don't matter what's going on, man. Just please turn up. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this guy right now.
Crying to me.
I mean, because he knows what the deal is. If Arsenal go there and get the win, and for me, if Arsenal don't go there and get the win, then it's going to be these kind of settings.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
So we better go there and prove a point. But Jurgen Klopp is sounding like a prang manager right now. You know what I mean? Begging he's in the press conference, begging his fans to turn up. You know what I mean? Because Anfield is an intimidating place to go. Loudness, the everything like that. But apparently the other night it wasn't all that. You know what I mean? So we know the Liverpool fans. We know the Liverpool fans now. We know how they're going to be in that stadium now. We know it's going to be. They're gonna see us how they should have. They're gonna turn up how they should have done all these times they were losing league titles to Man City. You know what I mean? That's what will happen. That's what will happen. You know what I mean? Let's have another listen.
We need Anfield on Saturday. Without Anfield, I would say after they didn't play this week, just to make sure I know. Sorry, they didn't play. They prepare for this game, and who knows a little bit about them, they will be prepared. So we need Anfield on their toes. From the first second, without me having an argument with the opposition coach, whatever, we need you from the first second.
So man's talking about needs, right? Man's talking about needs. Let's have a look at the table right now. So Liverpool are a point behind us. So when you look at it, then let's say Liverpool don't lose this game, right? At least don't lose this game. Let's say Liverpool at least do not lose this game on Saturday night. Then he's going to need Anfield on their toes every single home game at least for the rest of the season. Then, not just this game. I have no problem with him wanting the fans to turn up. It's just that has he been like this all season?
Nope.
You know what I mean? Because we've seen Liverpool compete with Man City over and over and not get the better of them. It was only when City fell way off in 2020, Liverpool ran away with it. Otherwise, when it's close, Liverpool fail, right?
Yeah.
That's what we've seen. But all of a sudden, it's, we need Anfield now. It is what it is, isn't it? But anyways, let me get into this head-to-head. Because you know how I'll do it. We go by the last 5 matches and we see how each other have done. Now, Liverpool's last 5 matches, they smoked West Ham 5-1 in the EFL Cup, drew against Man United 0-0. Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus. Lost to Royal Union SG in the Europa League, beat Crystal Palace 2-1 at Palace, and beat Sheffield United 2-0 at Sheffield United. So they've won 3 of the last 5 games in all competitions, drawing 1 and losing 1. Arsenal have the same record, really. Last time out, beat Brighton 2-0. Before that, we drew against PSV 1-1. Before that, we lost at Aston Villa 1-0. Before that, we beat Luton Town 4-3. And before that, we beat Wolves 2-1. Check out my vlog on my channel, by the way. It's still there, of course. Check out my vlog for the Burnley game as well. So that was the last 5 games. 1-3, drawn 1, lost 1. Now, last 5 matches head-to-head against Liverpool saw us draw 2-2 at Anfield last season.
Emotional damage.
After we were 2-0 up. Before that, we beat Liverpool 3-2 at the Emirates Stadium. Before that, we lost at home to Liverpool 2-0. Before that, we lost at home 2-0 to Liverpool. One of them was the EFL semi-final. And before that, we drew at Anfield in the EFL Cup semi-final 0-0. So that was our last 5 matches. Our last win at Anfield was 10 years ago. Jesus Christ. If we don't count the EFL Cup where we won on penalties, wherever that is. In 2020. Because we didn't win the match, you know what I mean? But last time we won at Anfield in the league was actually 2012. It's 2012-13 season, but it was 2nd of September. And I remember that game because Diaby was like Patrick Vieira in that game. And Podolski and Cazorla scored. And that was a 2-0 win in 2012. 1/2 kickoff. That was the last time we won at Anfield in the league. 2012. So 11 years ago. Jesus. I mean, 11 years ago since we last won there. But yeah, last season we could have, obviously we could have won there on the 4th on the 9th of April. We could have won there. Well, we bowled it, because it was a disgrace.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
That's what it was. I mean, going 2-0 up there and then bottling it. So, as the table says, Arsenal are top of the table for now on 39 points. Liverpool and Villa joint second on 38 points. Then Manchester City are in 4th with 34 points. And obviously Aston Villa play on Friday and they play Sheffield United. We all know what's going to happen there. You know what I mean? Unless Sheffield United can pull off a miracle at Villa Park. I mean, what's the chances of Sheffield United going to Villa Park and getting something? You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? I can confidently say that Sheffield United are not going to win at Villa Park. No way, Jose Enrique fam. Not going to happen. But we can only hope. But yeah, so let's just say we'll be second going into this game. Liverpool will be third, and Arsenal will be and Villa will be top. So both of us need this game go top at Christmas and everything like that, blah, 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 blah. For me, it's all about maintaining your position. You know what I mean? Maintaining the position. If we don't win this game, if we were to lose against Liverpool, then it puts a dent in our title hopes, knowing that it's like, this is a ground you should be going to these grounds and winning, especially that Liverpool for the past few years have been title challengers. But it won't be the end of the title race. But you don't want to go into the Emirates fixture when we play them in the league at the Emirates, having already lost to them. Now we've got Liverpool in the FA Cup. So that's the first game of the new year, right? And that's at the Emirates. Are we going to be bold enough to win both games? I don't think so. I think that we'll win this game, and I think I'm going with a 1-0 win because I think we'll defend well enough to keep out the threat, and we'll stink it. You know what I mean? We ain't going there and outplaying Liverpool or anything like that. I think the FA Cup game is what we're not going to win. I think we're going to get knocked out because I don't think Arteta. I don't think Arteta is going to have the drive to try and win the FA Cup this season. I think if anything, he's going to try and go for the Champions League and the Premier League. That's my personal opinion. I don't want us to throw away the FA Cup.
Nope.
You know what I mean? We should be going for all of them.
Yep.
Well, EFL's done. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We're clearly not in that. But yeah, I'm going for a 1-0 win. It'd be nice for Kai Havertz to get on the score sheet again. You know what I mean? Because if Kai Havertz was to get on the score sheet again, right, that means that since the Brentford game, he scored against Lons. He didn't score against Wolves. He scored against Luton. Yeah, so the Wolves game I missed because I said in one of my games that if Kai Havertz scores in the Brighton game, he would have scored in all those consecutive games, but he didn't score against Wolves, and he didn't score against PSV either. Anyway, but he put the ball in the back of the net against Villa, but he was chalked off, and he put the ball in the back of the net against Luton. But yeah, it'd be nice for him to get on the score sheet. I'm hoping that he's found his form to the point where he's confident enough to be doing what he did against Brighton, really. You know what I mean? Went on one-on-one, placed it bottom corner. Them type of things. But anyways, guys, that's the match preview for Saturday night's fixture against Liverpool. I'm not worried. I wouldn't say I'm worried about the game. I'm looking forward to it. It's just the boys better put in a shift and better show us we are to be taken seriously, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to see no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, if we stink it, if VAR kicks in, it's already not going to be on our side. We're the away team. So, you know what I mean? This is why stinking it isn't always a good thing, because like the 2 games we lost in the league, VAR screwed us, right? But it was up to us to ultimately be better than that anyway. Anyways, guys, like the video, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The links are in the description down below. And I'll see you guys for the match reaction. I'm not going to be doing a watch along for this game. I'm going to be watching it at my friend's house anyway. So I will definitely won't be doing a watch along for this game. But should anything change, I'll put it in my community tab on YouTube. But anyways, see you guys for the match reaction, and hopefully I'll be a happy gunner. You know what I mean? Anyways, see you guys in a bit. Peace.